This is such an unusual movie. It's something we haven't really seen. I was thinking of Roy Rogers and the Singing Cowboys and Destry Rides Again with Little Joe and whatever. Can you two discuss where this idea came from and how long you've been working on it and what specific influences might have made it the way it is?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, we. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, we've been working on them a long time in that the stories were written over a period of, I don't know, 25 years. So we would write these short stories and not really know what to do with them. We sort of put them in a drawer. And the first one was written decades ago. We'd write them periodically, and then we decided to make them all together.
There's Roy Rogers, I guess. We've seen Roy Rogers, and he was also originally, well, I don't know, he was among the Sons of the Pioneers for a while. There's one of their songs, Tim's movie, Tim's little story is obviously, comes from that sort of, that world. So, yes.
And it's interesting, you noticed that, yes, that song, one of the songs that Tim sings was based on a song called, an old cowboy song called Little Joe the Wrangler, which was rewritten for Destry Rides Again and sung by Marlene Dietrich, and then rewritten again by us and sung by Tim in the first chapter of the movie. But you're absolutely right, that's from, you recognize it from Destry.
I think you said, I want to follow up, I think you've said that, or I read that you said that you like the anthology format, of films like, I'm thinking Boccaccio 70 or The Witches, and why did you like that format, and why this particular film seems to be adaptable well to that format?
We just, we like movies, all kinds of movies, including short movies, but that's hard, it's hard to find, there's no real commercial market for that. For some reason, there were a lot of Italian movies, mostly like sex comedies, anthologies in the 60s, and we saw them as kids on TV, including Boccaccio 70, which I just saw again with Mario Monticelli, which was not in the original release in the States, which was kind of great. I have wandered and I don't know where I am.
I was asking why the anthology format seemed suitable to this particular film.
Well, it wasn't, like I say, the movie kind of came about just because we had these stories and wanted to make them. At one point we were thinking of making them individually. And then we thought, we wrote a few of them just recently, and with the other ones in mind, and it sort of occurred to us that they, in a sense, even though they were, completely different in sort of mood and subject matter and sort of even generically within the sort of loose idea of Westerns, they were all kind of vaguely about the same thing, and it would be interesting to put them all together. And that was really the impulse. I mean, it wasn't anything more complicated than that. And like you say, it was also, nobody's doing that kind of thing anymore, those anthology movies, and we thought it would be fun to
bring it back.
To bring it back.
I know what threw me now. I was thinking about Boccaccio 70 and the Visconti episode, what was that doing there? They asked Luchino Visconti to contribute to these series of sex comedies.
Yeah, it's wildly out of place. Yeah.